So how you doing, guys? And welcome all back to the Midweek Mumble. I hope everybody's okay. Few little bit of a chat first, really. As usual, if you look below, this is an over 18s channel, so there may possibly be swearing. So if you're under the age of 18, you do need to click off. If you sat with somebody who don't like swearing, just put some headphones on, they'll switch off. And for the first time in a long time, if you hear somebody snoring, it's the dog, Nico Pico. So if you do hear somebody snoring, it's him. Okay. So let's just say hello to a few people before I get my first guest in. Try and get my teeth in as well. So we've actually got here Real Riders podcast again. Great channel. If you're into your podcasts, it's that's one to get on. We've also got Andy Abbott. How you doing, mate? Long time no see. We need to walk up and have a bit of a breakfast, I believe. We've also got Moto Tour Island. How you doing, mate? Hopefully be seeing you in a few months or over the next couple of months, hopefully. What else we got here? John Gilbert. How you doing, mate? You all right, Booker? We've also got another John McPhee. DHL. How you doing, Mucker? We've also got Fairy Magical Mystery Tour. How you doing? Fen Tour. How you doing? Sneaking in just at the bottom there, we've got Gravy Dave in rides, and we've also got Exeter Rider. Oh, who's just back row tourist. How you doing, mate? Just sneaking off from work. How you doing? All good. So we're good. Tonight, there's just two of us tonight. We're going to have a good old chat. So let's welcome on my brother from up north, Graham. How you doing, mate?
I'm all right, mate. Yourself?
All good. Can I just say straight off the bat that I want to say to Graham, really, if you've not watched Graham's Moto Vloggers Unplugged series that he's doing at the moment, you got to watch it. The one with they're all brilliant, by the way. But he's getting
first
some.
One was terrible.
Yeah, the first one. Don't watch the first one, whatever you. He's the worst one in a lot of them. But the few that are coming up now, I'd say from about a month ago, it's really stepped up the game. He's had some really good YouTubers on who are them. They've got some good channels, they've got some big channels, and they know what they're talking about. So if you're into moto vlogging or cameras or anything like that, then have a look at it, because it's well worth the watch. And to be honest, mate, if I'm being brutally honest, it goes really quick. That, I know you're trying to slim it down to like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but I actually quite like the 40, 45 minute ones that actually stretch it out a little bit.
Teapot One's got the record now of the longest one. He beat you by 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah. So, but yeah, like I say, that Teapot one's really good. I'm really impressed. Yeah. Like I say, mate, them really good. And when I speak to other people about it, everyone's saying how good it is. So keep up the good work, mate. You know what I mean? Because what's the best way to describe them? Relevant. So it's good, and it's a different format to what everybody else is doing. So it's not nothing like this. It's nothing like what Bruce is doing. It's nothing like what Exeter does, or New Biker, or anybody else who does the lives, Red Bomb, or anybody else like that. Like, so so yeah. I'm just really impressed, mate. Well, fair play to you. It's good. It's
that
good.
Was my one and only good idea.
It's time, mate. You've had a few good ideas, especially on these trips. And what I will say is, there's a few people in the side chat here who've also got YouTube channels. I'm sure if you just dropped Agis or Graham a message, and what you wanted to go on, I'm sure you could accommodate.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Definitely.
So just is your email on your channel? Is it great?
It should be, yeah. But you could get me on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that as well. I've got 3 people lined up just now, so if somebody else wants to come on, it'll be a good few weeks before it actually goes on. But yeah, definitely, the more the merrier.
Yeah. Yeah, look, like I say, it's a good setup. It's a good what's the word called? Like a process. Do you know what I mean? It it's interesting as well because, like I say, where's Exeter's comment is well, like it's the same questions but asked in many different ways to different people. So obviously some of the questions are a little bit different to it's the same kind of questions, but
Yeah,
slightly changed to each individual, if that makes sense.
yeah. I try to, like, so the one with Dave, a really good TV. He's a cameraman, so I tried to put more camera style questions in it.
Yeah.
Mostly for my benefit, so I knew what to set my camera. But
Yeah, but so yeah, so I actually asked Dave on tonight as he's had his new bike.
right.
So I thought, I thought he might. I actually thought he might pop on, but now, yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I think he's busy. I think I know this year, work wise, he's absolutely stacked out work wise. So, but yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know if you people have. I'll put it on Facebook, but a couple of weeks ago, I sold my Mini 3, my DJI Mini 3 Pro drone. Basically, I got offered a bit of money for it, and I thought at the time I thought I don't really use it a lot. Do you know what I mean? I was, once I fell out in love with it, but you just think, oh, I don't really use it. Half the time it's sat in my back box. I don't really use it. This, that, and the other. And then I was looking at a few channels. I don't know why this always happens, but you start watching channels, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't know they had a drone. I don't know he had a drone. Do you know what I mean? But then you start seeing all these amazing drone shots, and you're just like, oh, thanks, man. And then
I know what you're saying, though, because sometimes when you're out on the bike, you just can't be bothered getting the stop, getting the drone out, getting organised, do the footage, put it all back away again. Sometimes I get like that as well. I just can't be bothered with it.
Yeah, yeah. That was the same as me. Like, and that's what I was thinking. I thought I'm gonna look at it, and look at what actually drone I'd want to use. Now I've got a bit of experience, a bit of knowledge, and what I'd actually set it up for. Do you know what I mean? So I've actually put the money to one side, and I've gone to the DJI Mini 4, and a lot of it was the research I did was more to do with how much better the tracking is when it's tracking somebody, i.e. a vehicle or a person or whatever, on a bike compared to the 3. But now they've done another update recently, and it can do like circles and zigzags. You can pre-plan routes. You can sit at home and plan a route, what drone you want to fly, what route you want to fly, and all this lot. So I was absolutely blown away. But I've bit the bullet and bought one of them.
When you had the Mini 3 Pro, did you try getting it to track you on the bike?
I tried a couple.
It's a bit hit and miss, isn't it? I got it to do it once well. The rest of the time, it was too much pain in the neck.
I got it to the point where it had tracked me, but it wouldn't track me for a long period of time. It would probably be a couple of 100 meters at best, and then it'd just stop. It'd just lose me and stop. So with this one now, it's like its own scanning, so it'll pick if the drone thinks it can pick a person out or a vehicle out, it'll scan it straight away and say, I can follow that. So it does that. But yeah. What's this then? Back ride service. You're saying as a new vlogger, I'm green. So seeing things from a different perspective is brilliant. Can't fault you guys for the efforts that you put in. Thank you. Oh, mate, the thing is, like, I think initially you've got to find your own. You've got to find your own way of doing things. I think now. It's took me 3 years to get to the point where I'm at now. So, and everybody will say differently, but I just think you've got to try your own things, and you've got to make mistakes. You've got to go out and make the mistakes. Don't think you're just going to walk out there and
it takes a while to get in the flow, doesn't it? And get your own style as well.
Yeah, and it's not just your own style vlogging; it's your own style editing. When you put them out, how you put them out, how you edit it, if you swear, if you don't swear, if you talk to the camera, if you talk off the bike, there's loads and loads. So
definitely.
yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna quickly ask Graham to show us, because we've actually arranged to come up to Scotland, haven't we? So we're gonna have a quick talk about
Well,
where.
this is the kind of. I'm still working on the routes. How do I share this?
If you share it at the bottom, and then I'll share it from there, I think.
Well, let me do this. Hold on a second. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah. So, but that's one of the reasons why I've gone for this drone. Yeah, it's a bit of a faff, but I think you're going to get better shots and better footage from it. That's one of the reasons I've gone for the Mini 4, not the Mini 3 again.
Right.
Because you can looking at the research I did about the bikes, following the bikes, not a car or a person, about a bike. So you know what I mean. It seems to pick up the bikes and identify the bikes, where the Mini 3 couldn't identify a bike. It could identify a car and a person, but it couldn't identify a bike.
Yeah, it seems to be okay. See if you were just walking with it and it was following you, it seems okay doing that. It's when you're on the bike, it just doesn't. I don't know if the bikes, when you go over a certain speed, 10, 50 miles per hour, it seems to just lose you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, have I shared that with you?
Yeah. Just give me. I'm just gonna have a look. There you go. Yeah. So we're going up the end of April, up to Scotland. Just for a weekend. So what I'll do is basically I'll get the lads from down here who are basically going up to Scotland with me. Probably meet them at somewhere like Lancaster Services, somewhere like that. So somewhere around there, or somewhere like, I don't know, somewhere around there anyway. And then what I'll do is I'll do like a little bit of a route up to the hotel. So we go through a little bit through the peaks. Through the Peak District, and then head up towards like Galloway Forest, and then through Galloway Forest and bang our way up to.
Aye, so you're coming up this way. This is a Galloway Forest round here.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep away from there because I know you're going to come up through those roads. So that's basically where you're staying, roughly, number one there. And we're just going to make our way down. I'm going to go through the Muirkirk Road, which is a superb road.
Yeah.
Then we're going to make our way. Don't know why that 7's there. It's not meant to be there.
We're doubling back on ourselves.
Don't go that way. Then we'll go up through the Mennock Pass, through Wanlock Head, highest village in Scotland, across to Moffat. And this bit's unbelievably good, these roads. Up to St Mary's Loch, through the three lochs, back again. Then that'll be us up the road. But that's going to be, I reckon it's going to end up being 210 miles or something like that, which is enough for a day's ride out.
I was going to say it's enough for a day's ride, really.
So that's why I'm going to make that day one. Day two is... Now, this road you've been on before, or most of it, but there's no other way of getting there. So we're leaving Kinnamabbit, up the side of Loch Lomond, through up the rest and Be Thankful, where you've been, through Inverary. Remember we stopped at Inverary when you were doing...
Yeah, we stopped at Inverary, didn't we?
But then if we go further on from there, there's an off-road track. I think it's 12 miles long. I can't show you on Calimoto, but it basically takes you across here to this loch here. And if you go to that map, that's where it brings you out. We're going to make our way right along Loch Awe. Some nice sights there as well. And there's a big castle at the end.
Nice.
And then I'm going to take you down a different way to Inverary. Then we're going to go up through the Arrochar Alps and things like that. So that should be a good day as well. That'll be less miles. That'll be about 160 or something like that, 150.
Yeah.
So basically, it'll be one day going south and one day going north. And we'll take it for there. But as I say, it's no finalised yet. I like this wee stretch of road here. This is great. It's a single track road. There's a lot of MOD type stuff there, so you can't really fly your drone in that wee section.
Yeah.
But that's a nice bit of road as well. But yeah, I'll still work on it anyway.
Yeah, like I say, mate, to be fair, we went up last year, and it was just, it was nice with Graham doing the routes, is that we don't have to, one, I got to worry about the route. he's got to worry about the route.
It's nice because somebody else is doing all the work.
Yeah, but secondly, it's having that little bit of knowledge that he knows to keep away from the busy, more populated areas, and
the
less kind of touring, where people are going to be touring and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You don't want to be giving up and do the NC 500 every 2 weeks.
Nah, you want to stay away from that. It's just camper van city.
Yeah, it's camper van central.
Bits like this, I mean, that's a kind of zigzag road, and it's as steep as anything. So
yeah,
we need to watch what we're doing there, but it's easily done. But there's some from the top of that. There's some views you just can't. There's no drone flying signs everywhere there because it is MOD area.
Yeah. I mean, we was on about it at this course today. So I'm on a course at work, and there was on about the flying the drones and this, that, and the other. So it was actually quite interesting from the military side of it, not civilian side of it. Do you know what I mean? Because usually you get the auditors who's like, oh, you can't fly a drone here, you can't do this, you can do this, you can do that, you can do that. Where, today I've sat on this course and people have gone, we've had specialised people in there saying, if we see that drone in that area, it'll get shot down. It'll be gone.
Yeah.
It'll be gone. Do you know what I mean? So you can kind of like,
One of the bits we are passing, it's an MOD section. It used to be a NATO depot. There's actually a train station in it, so they can get any ordnance anywhere in the UK or in Europe. Okay. So you got to the top of the hills, and there's actually a train
station.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I think the army do some training on the hills there as well, I think. So no drones allowed.
No.
It's only a few miles long.
Yeah, like I say, it'd be good to get the footage of each other. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah. Oh, there's plenty of other spots in that. Some cracking spots for the footage for the drones, definitely.
Yeah, like I say, it's just one of them. It's just nice. Like last year, we went to where was it? The Isle of Bute. Was the Isle of Bute?
Yeah, yep.
That was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. That was. I'd go back there again, 100%. Because I love that.
I am not going up that road again on the bike. No chance. Not a chance.
Yeah. So we did this. We did the Serpentine Road anyway. So yeah. And that was that. I really enjoyed that. But you just basically zigzag up a side of a really steep incline like this. But if you drop your bike, you're in the shit. Yeah,
never again am I doing that in the bit. I've done it in the car. It's much easier in the car.
I'm surprised you got 4 wheels and you ain't going to fall off in a car. You got toppled out. But yeah. Hold on. Let's add to stage. There we go. So that's the Serpentine Road.
That's it there.
So you start at the bottom down here, and this is the zigzags.
Should be able to get that. That's it there. It probably doesn't look that much for there. But it's insane. That's going all the way up and down there.
But you can see there the incline. If you get to the next corner, there you go. That's it. If you look down to that corner or look up, you can see the incline, how steep it is. It's proper steep.
It's insane. Anyway, never to be repeated by me. There's actually a long way around to the top. I'll just go that way and I'll meet you up there.
Yeah. No, I'd do that again, 100%. I thought it was nice. Yeah. Like I say, it is proper twisty, but it's actually quite technical to do.
Yeah.
Because when you're turning into all the inner bends, when you're turning left or right into the bend, it's all negative camber. So the road's falling away
Yeah.
from you. Every time you tip in, the road's falling away from you.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But
Great to know.
yeah, we're there's a few of us who do IBR on this. So there's myself going, there's Graham going,
There's
Exeter Road will be there.
there's 3 of us going down in a
Police.
car, and then there's another 2 or 3, I believe, are going on their own down for Scotland as well. So probably 5 in total or something like 6.
Yeah, yeah. It's a proper good score. The IBR is really is.
It's excellent.
Yeah. If you're into IBR as well, Richie Vida does the Warbad Weekender as well. It's like a mini version. There's only probably, I don't know, for 350 people there. But again, that's nice because it's a bit more enclosed. It's a bit more kind of like family orientated, really.
Which one's that again, Peaky? Sorry.
The Warbad Weekender.
Yep. I might do that this year as well, maybe.
Yeah. So he does that, and again, like I say, it's really good. It's just more, it's a bit more family orientated, like I say.
Yeah.
But it's all camping. It's all camping. So, like I say, lads, genuinely, obviously, we've all got logos. Anyway, I'll have my hoodie on. So if you see us, or if you see me, come over and speak to me. Do you know what I mean? Genuinely, because at least then I can put a face to the name. Todge, I don't want you to speak to me if you go to the IBR. Right? I'm only joking. I don't think Zed's going this year.
Nah, I don't think he's going now.
No, I don't think it's his scene, to be honest. So yeah.
It's me, John Diehard McLean, and Al the Scottish biker that are car sharing down. But I know there's a few others going as well. So
yeah. So am I going abroad this year? Yeah, I don't know when or where though. A few years ago, I don't know whether any of you seen it. There was a series when I went to Austria. We went over to Germany through the Black Forest, down into Switzerland, and then into Austria, and it was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. The only down point was the lad who was a tour company who actually organised the thing left us in the shit 3 days before the end, had a paddy and left. So we ended up kind of, well, I ended up having to take over the group and ride back with the group, setting up accommodation, rebooking everybody's tickets for the train back over. So yeah, but I really want to do that again because the route he did, the actual route was too bad. It was too bad. I just don't think he managed it very well. He didn't manage the stops or the brakes or anything very well. All he did was kind of bomb burst off. Do you know what I mean? I'm done. I'm ready. Off he shot. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Wait, hold on. Here you come. No.
Was that the guy that didn't tell you where you were actually going each day or something?
Yeah. So he wouldn't tell us where we were sleeping or where we were stopping or nothing like that. Wouldn't give us none of the routes.
That would drive me nuts. That. No.
You know what I mean? And like I'm wank with stuff like that. I need to know where I'm going and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Aye, me too.
So,
those routes I'm doing for yous coming up, I'll give yous that route so you know exactly where yous are going each day.
Yeah. So hold on. The dog wants to say now. Yeah, but yeah, it was just, it was a route. If I'm being honest, I think if it was a little bit more relaxed, it was a good tour, but it was just a shame that the bloke had a bit of a paddy when we all confronted him about the stuff that was going on, which I agree with. Like, literally, we'd pull up and then he'd be like, yeah, come on, then let's go. And he's like, I'm still drinking my brew. What we doing? Where are we going? You know what I mean? And then because he knew the roads, like he'd be shooting off way ahead, and we'd be like going past turnings and junctions. And you'd be like, should I be turning? I don't even know where I'm going. Do you know what I mean? And then you'd end up stopping, ringing him. It just was good. It was good at all.
I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, but what I would say is the actual route itself was really good, and the places where we stopped were too bad neither. But yeah, I would like to do it again. I really would. I don't know why I'm looking younger. Let me be grow a little bit more. But yeah, I would like to do that again, but at a reasonable pace. Because like we'd have some days where, like you'd be licking all the time, all day. You'd be, you'd set off at 7 o'clock in the morning, and you're pulling at 10:30 to have a brew, and you're like, I a slow rider, but even I was like, fucking mate, we're fucking flying here. Do you know what I mean? We're going for it here. And then we'd have other days where, do you know what I mean? We'd get to 1 o'clock and we'd sit and have dinner, and then we'd be still sat there for like an hour, 2 hours. And I was like, well, it was, because you don't know where you was going. You was always ready, poised with your jacket. You know what I mean? And you'd go, oh yeah, lads, you're only like 30 miles away. And you're like, oh, why did we have to bust a groove yesterday to get to that point when we've only done 4 hours riding today and we did 10 hours riding yesterday? You know what I mean? Yes, it was a 12-hour day. Why have we done 4 hours today? Do you know what I mean? It just don't make sense.
Was it his first time taking it to her?
No. He'd been there before. But it just come well afterwards. I put a post on Facebook basically slagging him off. but I had about 6 or 7 people email me just saying he's done the same to us. Left people there, and I mean the one that I was with, Mick. He was in his 60s, and he was like this. He was really panicked because he's like, this is why I go with tour guides, so I don't have to panic and worry about stuff like this. Do you know what I mean? Yep. We've got up in the morning. That bloke had gone. I can't remember his name. Stephen, I think his name was. He'd shot off, and we were like, when I rang him, and he's like telling me he's cancelled all the accommodation and cancelled everybody's fucking tunnel crossing and this, that, and the other. And some of the lads were proper panicking. Well,
nah, that's crazy.
But yeah, it was a bit of a shit show, really. But
it'll not last much longer then.
No. It was just, like I say, mate. It just wore great. It was a good trick if it had been fucking sorted properly. So, but yeah, I saw a Honda today, 350, 3.9. Fucking hell, that's cheap. That's cheap. The ones I'm looking at are like,
that CRF or something.
Yeah.
Is that a good price for it? I don't know what the prices are like.
Yeah, ain't too bad. Depends what year, but it ain't too bad. But like I say, mate, I'm stuck at the minute. I'm just waiting on. I'm waiting on something to come up. If I'm being honest, as soon as it comes up for sale, I'll be on it.
When you were talking about drones earlier, I've been looking at the DJI Air 3S, but it's a hell of a price, man. It really is a price. I think it's £1,500 to get the Fly More kit with it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, but it's a nice drone. But you need to go up onto the next license level, don't you, for that? Because it's over 250 grams.
Yeah, and that's when all the restrictions start coming in as well. Then, do you know what I mean? So
I should, if it's a test of that, I'll pass it. I mean, I used to fly the radio control stuff, so I was rated to be able to fly at model air shows and things like that. So I don't see that being a problem.
Yeah. So the 3S is over 250 grams. So,
aye.
But you got 2 cameras on it, and it's structurally better than the minis. It's better at tracking. Basically, it's out of all the drones that DJI make, that's the one to go for. Basically, that's the one that everybody, even the professionals, go for, because it does everything fantastic, everything.
Aye. Mm-hmm.
So, but
and it's got a 40-minute battery on it as well, which is good.
All right.
One's a 24mm lens and one's a 75mm lens, I think it is.
Yeah. Hold on. Where's Rev's comment here? For Rev saying, is it me or can not see the scrolling? Only yours and Graham's messages. Can anybody else see our messages? Can you let me know if you can see the messages on the side shots?
It's working okay for me, but
Can everybody see on? Yeah.
Yep, I can. Well,
It just must be fucking Exeter's eyes because I'm old. They're fucking still working.
Well, did Exeter get one of the flips? Is that the new DJI flip?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, right. That looks like quite a good drone as well. Is that still under 250 grams?
Yeah. Yeah.
Exeter, yeah.
Yeah. But it's like they were saying, this is one of the reasons why I was looking at that 3S. Basically, you can do like 40, 45 miles an hour, and it'll.
Well, I actually watched a video and a guy had it up to 60 odd mile an hour. It's like a missile. But,
I'm not seeing all.
Is this on YouTube or on the chat that you get in StreamYard?
No, this is so I'm showing this off StreamYard, but it should just come straight onto the chat. See on YouTube, it's coming up.
Right, I'll put
Hold on. Yeah, on my YouTube channel, it's saying it's coming up.
Right, on my YouTube channel, it's showing them all.
Yeah. Some. I mean, what I will say is sometimes I might miss a few comments out. I'll put every comment up. If you guys are talking in between yourselves and we talk about something else, I will bring it up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I will show every single comment. I'll only show you the comment that I'll post up. For example, you've got, if you look on the side chat now, so you've got Exeter Rider saying, yeah, it's great. And then underneath you've got, yeah, 249 grams. So I can miss that one out and show Fens, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, I every single one will come up unless I click on it. One will come up.
Well, there's Soggy Boy's moto on.
Yeah,
He'll be getting nervous now. He's not got long now.
Mate, I can't wait to see that.
What's that's going to be? End of next week. It is. He'll be off.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Back road service. Exeter got us all blocked. I can't see his comments. Yeah. So no, I'm not. I don't know. YouTube, Graham. Hold on. Let's get down to the bottom here now. So rebooted stream. It's okay now. Okay. So
Soggy Boy's moto sent me a picture of his bike. I think it was yesterday. He's got it in about 10,000 parts just now. Making sure it's perfect for his trip.
Oh, mate. Genuinely, mate, I'm so jealous of him doing that. Honestly,
I'm looking forward to seeing the videos.
I actually hope that he edits on the way round, if he can.
Yeah.
So, like, if you watch,
he is planning to do it. And what's he saying there? Bike still in pieces. He is planning to edit it as he's going round, and I believe I have to get. I'm going to get him back on Motovloggers Unplugged once he's finished.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good one as well. So.
Yeah. I mean, just reading that from Touch. So Graham's posting this off as well. So this is like a dual live, if you like. But the only difference is I've got control of what chat comes up on the side. That's the only difference. But you know, it's like a dual live, really. Yeah. So I just think that going back to drones now, I just think that if I had the money. Then I would go for the Air 3S 100%.
It's a different league, innit? It's way above the Mini 3s and 4s and things.
Yeah. Back road service. Cheers for popping in, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so and that's the thing for me. It's like it's such a step up from the minis to the Air. It's massive. It's
I mean,
it's a
according
massive step up. And
according to DJI, it's got a range of 20 kilometers.
you know,
I don't know what you would actually need 20 kilometers for, but
if you look, I'm sure Adam Reedman uses the Air 3S now.
I think he does.
Sure he
Yeah,
does.
yeah, I
I'm
think
sure he does because he actually made his own drone, didn't he, with petrol? That's
did he?
why that first drone he had, that he was using, mate, it was fucking licking, man. That could do like 100 mile an hour. That was
Aye.
flying, but he can only use it in Australia, can't he?
Right.
But yeah, man. But like I say, if I had the money, it's such a step up, not only money wise, but as a drone, it's massive. It's absolutely massive.
How much is the Mini 4 brand new?
I think it's about $1,000 brand new.
Is it
900 quid,
right?
$1,000, something like that, brand new. If you get it, I mean, the one I've got's reconditioned, so you know, I wouldn't go and pay. For me, I can't see the point because I've got exactly the same cover for the reconditioned one than a new one. It's exactly the same cover. There's no difference at all. If you get it from DJI, there's no difference at all, whether it's reconditioned or brand new. There's no. So I don't see the point in paying an extra 300 quid just to have a new drone when you can get a reconditioned one with exactly the same cover in it.
I think John Diehard bought one now as well. He's bought a drone as well now, I think. I think it's a Mini 3 Pro he got.
They are good drones. Like I think if you just wanted just to get some aerial shots, get some footage, mix your editing skills up a little bit. I think they're brilliant drones, absolutely brilliant. Right. I've got them when we went to the Black Forest with the army lads. I got some absolutely brilliant footage from there. Absolutely, we went down to that's when I got the bollocking. I went down to the Rhine Falls in
I've seen that.
Switzerland. Yeah, in Switzerland, and I only got about 4 minutes of fucking drone from there, but it was absolutely mega. But
it was nice.
The police come and try to take it down, but there were no flight restrictions or nothing at all. I think it was just them. But yeah.
Exeter's saying you're better off with the flips at £649.
Hold on, where's that?
That's a good price for that too. Close to the bottom.
Mini 4 is 960.
One below that.
And then better with the flip to the Swarm on.
There's Fencer saying the Mavic 3 Pro is amazing. But that's a serious one. That's massive.
I was going to say that's mate, again, that's another step up. But what they're saying is that the one to have, if you're going to buy a drone, for the one to have is the Air 3. That's the one to have.
It's compact enough that you can still put it in your top box or your panny or whatever. It's not too massive.
Yeah, I'm sure Stefan's got one. Moto Tour UK. I'm sure he's got the Air 3. Because when we went to Germany, he flew his mate. I got my drone out and he set his off, mate. My drone was, I don't know, fucking like this. He got this at, mate. It was massive. I was like, Jesus, I can have you a jump jet. I thought it was going to take the lift off with the bikes. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about that flip is it just looks really flimsy. I watched a review on somebody having one. I don't know whether it was Richie Vito or not, but he had one. I just think it looks a bit flimsy, and you're just like, that ain't for me. No, and you got to do it for your as well.
I think the prop guards are probably a good thing, especially if you're flying low at grass and things like that. It's probably a good idea. Through fences and things like that, you can't burst a prop then.
Yeah,
you just wreck the whole thing.
Yeah, but it's like extra saying that. I hope that these auditors don't ruin it for people. They have, and they already have, because they're already bringing new drone laws in. They're already bringing them in. So
when I first started doing radio control stuff, there wasn't really any real rules. I mean, this thing for the sub 250 grams, you've got to buy this £10, £11 thing every year. I mean, that's just a money maker.
Yeah,
it's nonsense.
Yeah,
But
it is, and I mean, it's like up north by saying there. I think this is everywhere. I know, obviously, you're in Northumberland, but I think this is everywhere. There's just too many people. The people into the drones now are into. A lot of them are into the drones for mischief, just to get something back, just to get a claim, just to get something off the police. Really, that's all they're there for. It's either to go and get footage or anything like that, like we're doing. Do you know what I mean? We get into an area and taking drone footage, getting something from it, where other people, but it's like Black Ghost, what BMW Black Ghost saying, what do you think the F850 GS news? I think it's a brilliant bike, absolutely brilliant bike. The only thing I'd say is it's going to be fucking heavy. It's going to be heavy. It's still going to be nearly 200 kg to lift up. I think wet, the same wet, it's 180, 83, 85 wet. Dry, not wet. So, put your oils in and your fuel and everything else. You're looking 150, 190, 195 kg. So
that, what's the other GS that does it? 310.
310. That's awesome.
That's a brilliant bike. John Die Hard one. It's a crackery bike.
Yeah,
and surely that's not too heavy.
It's not that too heavy, but it's more of a road bike than a off-road bike, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
So yeah.
But aren't they all? I mean, 1250 GS is more of a road bike as well, isn't it? My 850 is more of a road bike.
Yeah. Like I say, I just think if I would buy one, if I had 12 months experience off-roading, I'd buy one. I wouldn't even hesitate to jump back onto a BM, a little 450 BM. But I need to find that skill set. Like Gus is saying there, I need something like a little 250. Yeah. Dog snoring class, that drone talk. Yeah, mate, he's a massive. If you look on my channel, mate, he's a massive bulldog. He's huge. He's like twice the size of a normal bulldog, and he does some gonking. He does some sleep, mate. Honestly, so yeah. Extra saying he didn't get on with the 900 GS. I really see that there's the GS and the GSA. So I actually quite like the GS, which was the more off-roady kind of 900. The GSA was more of a road going bike than an off-road bike. But
yeah.
I really like the 900. I really did. Extra rider, I hear the CF Moto are in trouble. I've not heard anything. What have you heard? Share the news. Tested the 310. Not a scratch on my 300. Yeah, like I say, I think it's horses for courses. You've got to it's got to be suitable for yourself, eh? At the end of the day, it don't matter what bike it is. It's got to be suitable for you and your needs. I see the Vosges 900 and DXA screen monitoring working car pure natural. Oh, right, I don't know that. So that's good then. If you can got the screen monitoring, that's good.
That's handy. That would be similar to the kind of Africa Twin then, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad what I said in my video. Yeah. No, I totally get it, mate. I totally get it. Peaky, did you look at the Vogue 300 Rally? I did, mate. And then they are in very tall bike, mate. If you've got, I wouldn't be able to dab off the floor on that Vogue 300. I need some
stabilizer.
I need fucking or a set of ladders. It was just a very tall bike, mate. I think once you're going, you'd be sound. But if you go somewhere where you've got to put your foot down or have a dab, I just wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it. Peacock Sport. Evening, just got work, fell asleep, just woke up. Yeah, my dog has. He's flat out. So the 310 sounds horrid too. It does sound like it's fucking constantly struggling, but again, you've got to ride the bike for what it's worth. It's a 310 engine. It's a, you know what I mean. It's a 1250 or you know what I mean, 1000cc. So you know, obviously Martin can ride a bike. Do you know what I mean? So he knows that himself. But you know, you've got to kind of look at it and think, what am I going to use this for? If you're going to be riding on the roads, then it's worth it. You know, if you're going to be doing a lot of green lighting, chuck some dot tires on it, and you ain't bothered if it's going to be bouncing off the floor every 5 minutes, and it don't.
See, I wish we had green lanes up here, but we just don't. There's not actually much point in us buying off-road bikes up here because we don't have any green lanes. And when you come up, the one we're going through, it's just compacted dirt. It's not a proper off-road. It's like a forestry track.
Yeah, like a fire break almost.
Aye, yeah.
Yeah, I'm extra saying that. I can't say too much, but he seems to not want any more orders, and deliveries are still very sketchy with now lead times. I've heard they've pushed it back another 6 weeks, another 4 to 6 weeks. I went to have a look at one the other day in Stoke. Well, I went to have a look at one in Stafford first. I got there, nothing there, and I was like, "Well, where's the bike?" We had to take the orders. I was like, "Okay, then." So went to this place in Stoke. Got there, and they says, "We ain't got it. We ain't got one here. We had a bike to ride, a test bike, and they've collected it. We ain't got nothing." I was just like, "That's a bit fucking piss poor, really."
That doesn't sound good, does it?
No, well, just ain't enough in the country. I think there's only 15 in the country or something. Really like the look of the new KTM 400 Enduros. Nice 150 just. Still no fuel gauge though, mate. And why in fucking 2025? Why you got a fuel gauge in fucking 2025? That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous. I can't see Soggy's comment in the side chat. I don't know.
If you're watching it on my live, go into Peakies and try it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like to say, I don't know this. I don't know whether you could see other people's lives or not. I don't know. Later the conversation scrolling. Did I see you get a green liner? No, not yet, mate. I'm still on the lookout. I'm actually waiting for the bloke to drop his price a little bit on one. So watch your space. Like I say, I think there's loads of green lines everywhere, to be honest. But you've got to know where they are. Like for me, I've never done green lining, so I just thought to myself, oh, you can download them and fucking go and follow one. But it's fucking, I don't know. I ain't got a clue. I ain't done it yet because I don't want to take the BM over there because it's going to get minted up. It's going to get minted up in the next few weeks.
There's absolutely none of them in Scotland. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm exercising there. He's got some. Yeah, you did, well, I know you said before that you got a bit of grief off the CF Mount video, but what you said. But at the end of the day, mate, it's your integrity. It's your channel. It's what you think. At the end of the day, and if now looking back, you're right, then that's the fucking right thing to do. You know what I mean? If people don't like it, it's tough shit, right? At the end of the day, because it's your channel. They're supposed to be opening all 5 tracks in Dunfermline and Galloway for bikes.
Well, that would be good.
Buccaneers Pass is good. Never heard of that.
Buccaneers Pass? Don't know where that is. Where is that, Buster? I've heard of the Raiders Road down that way, but not that.
I don't know. Then, Touch, if you can't see them, I don't know, mate.
Try getting onto mine then.
Yeah. Somebody was on about this D&K bike store or something, because I do a lot of off-roading stuff, supposedly. Now you've said it, I'm gonna fucking write that down. Where's a pen? I'm gonna fucking find a pen and write that down, because it's that's what I need.
Todd, if you're having bother with that, I would say it's probably being caused by the YouTube side. It's working okay for me though. Something to do with YouTube rather than StreamYard, I think.
Yeah, like I say, I'm watching. I've actually got two screens up, so I'm actually watching the other screen to see if the side chat's on, and it's on mine. It looks like it's okay on mine, so I don't know whether it's YouTube having a bit of a fucking moment.
Probably.
Anyone interested in Greenland, you should get themselves down to Nathan Millwood's Dorothy Speed Shop for a guided trail tour.
Where's that?
Bikes.
Where's that, Stevie?
I ain't got a clue.
CV
I don't even know Nathan Millwood did fucking tours. If I'm being honest. And he loves that fucking CF moto. He loves it. And that Vogue 300. He must have long legs because there's fucking I can't get my arse on one of them. Brunton,
North Devon.
North Devon. All of us got to use the raid. Looks like okay too. Okay, I'll have a look. Like I say, somebody else mentioned it could have been you again. Somebody else mentioned DK, so I'm gonna have a look. So yeah, I'm on Graham's and can see soggy balls now. Must just be mine playing up there.
It's just YouTube playing up.
Yeah, like I say, I've got my YouTube open on another page, and I can see everybody's on there, so it must just be playing up. But,
Dodge, are you on mobile or on your desktop? Or because in fact, I think it was Todge's live. When I was watching it on the mobile, it wasn't scrolling very well. So
I don't know.
Maybe looking at it on the mobile, not desktop.
I don't know, then, mate.
Nah.
I don't know.
What subs you at now, Peaky?
How many subs have I got on?
Yeah.
On here?
No, and on YouTube. Oh, you've got two channels now, haven't you? I keep forgetting about that.
I think on here I'm on about 145 on here. So it's going to be to be honest, it's going to be difficult on here to get to the 500 because I don't get 500 watchers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, many's watching.
Yeah, we've got 28 watching now. We did have 33 at one point.
Oh, that's good.
You know, I might get 100. You know, on a normal live, I'll have about 100 over the week. I'll probably have about 180 watches, 200 watches, and that's it really. So for me, because Graham's streaming as well, so Graham's views will go onto Graham's channel because he's linked in with mine. So his people watching on Graham's will come onto my view count. He'll have his own view count.
Yeah.
So and that's one of the reasons why I say to people, if you've got a StreamYard, or get StreamYard, because you'll get the views in, and you'll get the you'll get the minutes as well. So if you want to get monetized, do you know what I mean? You start on lives and stuff like that. People are watching the lives, then you know what I mean. And you're doing like I only do 60 minutes, but you know if you're doing a live and you've got 20, 30 people watching, that's another. You know, it all helps with the 4,000 watch hours basically. But
according to my YouTube, there's 4 watching it on mine, so the rest are with you.
I've got 20. I've got 29 watching on mine.
Right, so 25 are watching yours then.
Yeah, I'm on 49. All right.
What was that Exeter was saying? Are you still riding at the moment? I haven't ridden for 4 years. I've not ridden my bike since the end of November.
Yeah. So I actually rode my bike yesterday in the rain, but yeah, I had to go and get my bike yesterday. But I'm off to Wales Saturday to meet up with Jack Mountain Mogul. So I'm going to meet him at Bala, and we're going to go out for the day in Bala.
Right.
Yeah. What's
Buccaneers Pass isn't familiar. Buster, is that the place that takes you to that big viaduct? I can't remember. Something free or something. I can't remember the name of it. I think I know where he's meaning. What's it called? Free something.
Let's go back.
I can't remember. It's something. No, it's something of Fleet or something somewhere. It's a weird name. I'm going to have to go into Google Maps and find it now.
It's all right. It's all right. I mean, Todd, mate, you know, you're saying your subs have been up and down. Mate, mine have been. I seem to go. I get 3 or 4 subs, lose 5. Get 4 subs, lose 3. Get fucking 8 subs, lose 6.
Mine's do that as well. Mine's the exact
you know what
same.
I mean? I don't know what the score is. I don't know what's going on with it, if I'm being brutally honest.
Exact same.
Extra rider, I'm gagging to get out, to be honest, at the moment. Mate, to be honest, you know, I went, the last time I actually went out was about 2 weeks ago. And that's why, like last weekend, I usually put a video out on a Friday, and I have been out, so I put one out. Do you know what I mean?
I don't see me getting out for another 2-3 weeks till the weather starts to.
Yeah. John, what you been in hospital for, mate? What's crack-a-lacking, mate? What's happened? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Gatehouse of Fleet, that might be it. That might be the spot I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, mate, I don't know what Jack's up to be honest. I just know that he's messaged me about Saturday. He might be there Sunday. I don't know. If you're about Sunday, mate, I might come for a blast Sunday, depending on the weather and depending if I'm doing anything with the baby. Drop me a message. Drop me an email and we'll swap numbers. And maybe we could meet up. Go for a task somewhere. I got banned for 24 hours. You bad boy. You bad boy.
Too much. What did you get banned for?
Don't know.
Banned on YouTube?
Yeah, he got banned on YouTube for 24 hours. been in YouTube jail. Too much salt and rain, too cold. So yesterday, like I say, I had to ride my bike back. But mate, it was 4 degrees, raining. They have now. All I took out was my BMW jacket and my trousers. That's all I took out. So no waterproof trousers, nothing. Rid back, and my heated jacket must have got wet because that stopped working, and I got back, mate, and I was absolutely freezing cold.
I bet you were.
But I've put it to dry. I've let it dry up on its own, kind of thing. Put it on today, and it's working again. So.
That's good. At least it's dried out then.
Yeah, slab by lap. Not even I'll get banned. Freaking hell.
How can you get? I've never heard of anybody getting banned on YouTube.
I got a clue what I did. Do you have? Are you had? I'm sure Todge has had somebody basically complaining about his channel. But he don't know who it is. If I'm talking shit there, Todge, let me know. But I'm sure he says that somebody keeps pinning his channel to say there's, I don't know.
But surely YouTube should look at it and say, well, there's nothing there worth banning.
Yeah, I'm busting saying there that the viaduct at the start of Raiders Road, the end of Raiders Road, you turn left, turn right, about a mile down the road, and that's the start of Buccaneers.
Right, I know where he is. Yep.
I mean, guys, if you're up that way, you know, and you want to, you want to meet us, I'll check the dates out. I think it's April 25th. We're going 25th, 26th, 27th, and we're coming back to 28th.
Buster's in my Facebook group, so he knows about it. So. Oh,
does he? Well, if there's anybody else who wants to come up, I can't remember. What's the name of that hotel that we're stopping at?
Uplamere.
Uplamere.
Yeah.
So that's where we're stopping. Like I say, anybody wants to come, you're more than welcome. Anybody at all. It just said that I may have breached harassment or cyberbullying policies. Todge the bully. Yeah. That's what made me laugh that ass, honestly. Oh, I wouldn't mind, but he was a paramedic, so he ain't got a bad bone in his body. So
crazy.
How can they have an issue with his channel?
I really need to stop reporting him.
Back in the fair hiding place. Oh man, yeah. That's made me laugh. That's honestly that's tickled me. That Todge the cyber bully.
Cyber bully moto vlogs.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to YouTube though. Again, I don't know whether it's the start of the year, but all of a sudden I'm finding a whole new array of channels that I've never seen.
Me too. It seemed to be suggesting ones that I've never seen before.
Yeah, and these are even small channels. You know what I mean? These people have got like over 1,000 subs. I mean, but what I will say is, like, I'm watching a couple of guys at the minute, and I'm on like 300 subs. These guys have, and mate, the fucking videos are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I can't remember the name, but they've done about 5 or 6 tours already. They've done Switzerland, they've done Norway, they've done Sweden. You know, you just like, fucking mate, you've got some banging videos already. How are you on 300 subs? But
What's that John McPhee saying? Just the hotel past the Peasweep. That's up the Glenifer Braes. That's the way I come over to get to that Lavalier hotel. So he's not. That's not far from where you're staying.
Yeah. Like I say, we're stopping there that weekend, so we'll be there at the Lavalier or whatever it's called. We're there Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, coming back Monday. So we're there 3 nights. So if you want to come, anybody wants to come, you're more than welcome.
What area do you live in, John McPhee? Let us know what area you live in.
Mate, that's class. That's class. I'll have one of them stickers.
I was a victim.
I was the first victim. Yeah. But yeah, that's class. That would be funny. But like I say, if you, we're going to start wrapping up in a minute because we've been on an hour. But yeah, that's quite funny with Todge because, like I say, Todge ain't got a bad bone in his body.
No, for God's sake, no.
Derbyshire originally, now Renfrew. Is that Renfrew? Is that how you fucking pronounce it?
What's that? I don't know. See it.
Renfrew. Never heard of that.
Originally from Renfrew. That's about. I'm in Erskine, John, so I'm about 5-10 minutes away from Renfrew.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it in? Oh, so I read that wrong. So he's in Derbyshire now, but originally from Renfrew.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought that was Derbyshire originally from Renfrew.
No, that's about 5-10 minutes from where I live.
Right. Well, John, if you do want to come up, mate, like I said, you're money in Derby. So Jay, Crazy Legs on a Bike, he's from other side of the peaks. So he's out towards like Sheffield, Leeds way. So then we're going to be coming across. So like I say, mate, if you want to, if people want to come, I think the best thing to say is if people want to come, message on my Facebook page, and then I'll put some details out. I'll either make a little WhatsApp group, and then we can all chuck our numbers in there and then nail down where, what times, and everything, what we're doing. If you want to come, then like I say, you're more than welcome to come. If you want to meet us up there, if you're already up there and you want to meet us for the day, one of the days, Saturday or Sunday.
If people are going to come up from England, they're as well contacting you. If they're in Scotland, contact me.
Yeah, that's a good idea, that is. Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to come, contact Graham.
Don't let Dodge come, no. I'm sick of his bullying.
Yeah, you're cyber bully. So, but yeah, like I say, if you do want to, on a serious note though, if you do want to come, just fucking message me. Drop me a message on Facebook or email me if you go into my channel. it's the peakybiker76@gmail.com. Message me, and we can, like I say, I can save your number then, and if you want, I can set up a bit of a WhatsApp group, and we can all meet up, have a few beers, have a ride, and jobs are good.
John McPhee, the average bikers, they're in my group, so they know that the event's happening. So
yeah, Pecos Paul JF from me. Exactly, mate. So, like I say, if there's going to be a few of you, just have a look at the hotel, because like we've got a double room. I think it's about 300 quid for a double. A twin room is about 300 quid, so it's about 50 quid a night. They do food there. The pub's all right. It's like a really rowdy pub, nothing like that. So it's all right. Like, and the food's all right. The food's actually all right. So, like I say, your money there, really. We're getting back probably between 5 and 6 o'clock at night. By the time we shit shaved, you know what I mean? A few beers, bite to eat. You know what I mean? It's all good.
The Saturday is going to be a longer ride. The Sunday will be a bit less. I can't. The Saturday one, I can't really make it any shorter because of the distance we are away from the hotel. So, that'll be fine.
Yeah. So Andy, we're going up on the. We're leaving here on the 25th. So it's night of the 25th, Friday, April 25th of April, and we're there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and come back Monday. So it's 25th, 26th, 27th, come back the 28th. So, like I say, if anybody wants to come, genuinely, either email me or drop me a message. If you've got my number, drop me a message. And like I say, if you want, I can make a little bit of a WhatsApp group up. And then we can, at least then we can have a chat between us. And if you want to, like when Graham's got the routes, we can share the routes on there and accommodation, or at least then if you haven't got the route and you get lost, we can drop a WhatsApp location of where we am, so you can get to us direct, rather than we're trying to explain where you am and what you're doing and where you got to go and all the rest of it. It just makes fucking like admin and life a lot more easier. Yeah, Andy, have a look, mate. Have a look. Have a word with Joe as well, if Joe wants to come. Like I say, mate, if Joe wants to come. Can you hear him banging out the Zeds? Mate, he's pushing them Zeds out. He haven't had a walk here. All the Pool Hotel was on Channel 4's Four in a Bed program recently. I don't want to watch it just in case it's bad.
Rat infested.
I found it all right, if I'm being honest. It was sound. It was sound. Clean. It was dated. What I will say, it is dated, but it's clean. The showers are clean. The beds are clean. The food's back. When we got there, the food was absolutely banging. It was massive. The portions are huge, and the beer's all right as well. So you might not be allowed. So yeah, but it's all right. As hotels go, as a pub hotel goes, it's all right. It's sound. So right then, mate. I think we've been on an hour and 10 minutes. I usually only try and do an hour. Yeah, and that's absolutely flowing. I can't believe how quick that's gone. So one thing I'll just say, if it is up down to my channel that's playing up with the comments, then I do apologise. But if I'm being brutally honest, God, I fuck all about it. So I'm just going to say, Graham, if you want to go down the list as well, if I miss anybody, just shout them out. So we had on Real Riders podcasts. Again, if you're into podcasts, have a look at Real Riders. The other one you want to look at is Graham's Moto Vloggers Unplugged. Also, you've got Touch29, who also does lives. You've got Kyman Go, who does a live on a Sunday. You've got Rev Bomb, who does his live on a Friday. Now and again, Exeter Rider does a live. You've also got another lad called Now Biker. He also does a live now and again. I think it is about once a month or at the end of every month or something. So
yeah,
there is a few people out there that do the kind of lives, not just the big boys like Bruce who does the brew time. So, if you like this kind of thing of us sitting there having a bit of a chat, having a bit of a laugh and a gingangooly and reading the side chat, then just spread it out there. Just say, I mean, if somebody thinks that, if you're with somebody and you've got the same sense of humour and you've enjoyed this, then just spread the word, because it just helps us. So we've had a Real Riders podcast, Andy Arab, Moto Tour, Island, John Gilbert, how you doing, Walker? Good lad. John McPhee, Ferrets, Magical Mystery Tours, Fen Tour, Gravy Davy, Exeter Rider, Brett Cunningham, Back Road Tourists, Biking Critter, Danny Daly, BMW Black Gust, Tudge 29, the Cyber Bully, Buster ADV Bikers, GP Patriots, Motorborn Virginia,
Buster Adventure Biker,
Swinglish Steve Moto, I think that is. I'm just gonna bang that up because I can't pronounce that.
Swinglish Steve Moto.
Swinglish Steve Moto. Fair play to you, mate. Let's just click off that. Motor Rev as well. Craig from Motor Rev. He's got a nice little Honda as well. He's got a nice little. I don't know if it's a 250 or a 300, but that's nice. Let's get a Red Bomb. I did see Red Bomb.
Yep. John McPhee DHL.
Yeah, John McPhee DHL. Soggy Balls Moto. Up North Biker. Steve Toss Devin, the Dorset Rider.
Yep. Biking Critter.
Biking Critter, yeah. Biking Critter. Sorry, dude, if I've missed you. Rod Chris Bizdak, I think that is. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name. Sorry, I do apologise. Pecos Paul, message me, drop me a message. If like I say, if I'm out Sunday, then we can go out. And I just need to have a word what I'm up to. But if I'm about, then I'll definitely be out. I think that is about it. So, so as usual, guys, I just want to say thank you to Graham for jumping in. I really appreciate it, man. It's been
another great. Enjoyed it.
Fantastic, yeah. I really enjoyed it. Like I say, it is good. Just to have and I want to say thank you to all you guys in the side chat as well. Honestly, it's nice to have all you guys having your own little chats and talks and conversations between each other. So if you have been in the side chat, then just have a look at who's in the side chat and have a look at their channels as well, because there's some new channels in there. There's some, I'm going to say, smaller channels that I no disrespect, but there's channels that, you know, some of these smaller channels are actually fucking really good channels. So go and have a look at these channels and just support each other. That's the main thing, is to support each other. We've got a good little community here. We all help each other out. You know what I mean? We're only a phone call away from each other. So let's keep it going. Let's keep our little community together, because that's what we are. We have a good little community here. So yeah. So as usual, if you can all stay safe, keep your family safe, and I'll do one thing. Smile, Graham. Let's all smile. Super, muckers. Until the next time, that's me, the Peaky Boy Crowd.
Cheers, lads.
See you all soon. See you later.